Foremost, before we get started, we'll give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Kakudash.
I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, Brother Millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel, my dear elect, and peace and blessings to the hope of the elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song. All right, we the GMS Memphis camp. I'm the brother in the bar to my left.
Brother Karan.
The brother in the back.
You know, Allah.
All right, we just come with a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. As you see on the title, a standard shall be lifted. All right, a standard shall be lifted, man. Meaning the Lord, all right, is going to give certain men's power, man, known as spiritual power, spiritual capability to take this devil down, man, physically on earth, man. All right, because through the understanding of the scriptures, all right, time is coming that the devil going to come down having great wrath, nor they have no but a short time. So in the time that the devil come down having great wrath, the Lord, all right, is going to lift up a standard, man. The Lord going to give certain men spiritual power to be able to combat this devil technology. Because that's all it is technology, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he got, you know, he got the robot dogs, and human robots, he got drones. You saw that on the Purge movie. How he's drawing the drones over them and shot everybody else except one. You see it? So all these things that the so-called white man been cooking up in the lab, he gonna use it in that day. But guess what? The Lord, all right, he gonna allow certain men to receive power to break them down like a hot shotgun, man. You know? So we're gonna get into it. I hope your brothers and sisters be edified, you know, while we lay the law down, man. You got it out.
This is Isaiah chapter 59 and 19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun.
Right.
When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
Right. So when the enemy come in like a flood, the Lord gonna lift up the standard. So we're gonna go into that word standard. You got it out.
This is the word standard in the Blue Letter Bible, H55127. North, and it says to flee, escape, to take flight, depart.
Right, it said to flee, to escape, to take flight. You see that? All that pertains spiritual powers, because we're gonna be in the hands of our enemies. You know, it speaks about that in Luke 21, that we're gonna be brought before kings and priests for his name's sake. But in the midst of that, the Lord is gonna give certain men spiritual powers, man. You know, whether it's the ability to disappear, whether it's the ability to fight and kill all the Edomites that's in there, you know, or where's the ability that angels come and like they did the apostles and free them. You know, a standard will be lifted against this devil, man. You know, and that's what we take hold dearly. You know, that's our motivation, that's our encouragement. You know what I'm saying? That's our trust. You see, we trust in the Lord because we know that he gonna deliver us, man. But you got it all out. Go back to that standard in the etymology.
I got you. This standard in the etymology, you were done with them?
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay. Standard in the etymology, the noun to, it goes into weight, measure, or instrument.
You see that? An instrument.
Right.
All right. So we're gonna go into Jeremiah. Get Jeremiah 51 and 19.
It's Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 19. And it goes until the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the form of all things.
Right.
And Israel is the rod of his inheritance.
Right.
The Lord of hosts is his name.
Go ahead, because that host going to armor. Right? Go ahead.
Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations.
You see that? We are his battle axe. We are his weapons of war. But with us, talking about the elect, but those men that are chosen to receive those spiritual power, what we going to do out?
It said, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations.
Right, the nations. All right, speaking on Esau, Edom, and all the other nations.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
And with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
Woo.
And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider.
Right.
And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
So you got to imagine this in your head that it's saying we're gonna destroy what chariots, right? That's
Right.
representing like the tanks,
Fighter
you know,
jets.
the fighter jets, right? But it says the what?
It said, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
Right,
And with thee will I also will break in pieces man and woman.
right. So you see that? So you're gonna actually see me and Spline taking down fighter jets. You know what I'm talking about? Destroying tanks, destroying all the Esau armory, man. You see? Go ahead.
And with thee will I break in pieces old and young.
Right, but these are men's. You know, these are men that believed in Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? But the Lord have given them the spiritual ability, man, all right, to take down this devil, man, physically. Go ahead.
And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. And I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock. And with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. And with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers.
Exactly. Because that's going to have to happen. In order for Esau to be taken down along with the chariots, all right, they're going to be shooting a laser beam. All right, hey, their standard is going to be lifted, man. You know? You got it out. Go ahead.
This is back in Jeremiah 16:16. It says, "Behold, I will send for many fishers, says the
You
Lord,
got it. Spot.
and they shall fish them. And after, I will send for many hunters."
Go ahead. See, now he said gonna send for many hunters, right?
Right.
But now you gotta put yourself in the spiritual mindset and come to this. Go ahead.
It says, "And after will I send for many hunters,
Right.
and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rock."
Right. So how can we do that without spiritual powers?
Right.
You see that? Cause where we don't even know where they're gonna be at. So who gonna give us this spiritual capability to find out where they at? The Heavenly Father through Yahweh Shai. You see that? So that automatically you know we're gonna receive spiritual powers. And then they in the cliffs of the rocks. They in the dens of the mountain. They underground and under the water. You know, so if we say for us in this physical body, we'll need a what? We'll need a oxygen tank, like a scuba diver. You know, talking about to go down in the sea and find out where they at. No, we're gonna have spiritual powers, man. You see?
Hey,
We ain't gonna need no air tank.
Right.
You know? We ain't gonna need some big ass lock cutters. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't gonna need no torch to cut the door open. We ain't gonna need none of that.
Right.
You know? We're gonna have spiritual power, man. You got somebody?
Hey, this scripture speak for itself. This Isaiah 40:29. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increaseth strength.
You see that? He gonna give power to the faint, and with he that what have no might,
He increaseth strength.
he gonna increase his strength, man. Keep going.
Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young man shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength.
Right, see, that's because we once had that strength. Remember, the elect, all right, had that strength once before because we were Yahweh Shai in the beginning of the earth, what? Making the earth, right?
Right.
You see? But guess what? We're going to renew that strength. But it's by what? By faith.
That's right.
If you can grab that, Matthew 17-19. Go ahead.
And they shall mount up with wings as eagles.
Now, if you're going to mount on wings of eagle, meaning what? You can fly.
Right.
You see? Go ahead.
If I may, that go back into the definition of standard, to take flight.
You have to take flight. That's it.
It said they shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
Right. Because you can walk up the stairs, you tired as fuck. You know, that's how you know, that you're going to have some spiritual power, capability. That's the only how. And then that's the only how that we're going to be able to defeat Esau, man. You know, he got, like I say, he got these big ass robots, you know. So you mean to tell me you're going to try to shoot a Draco at this robot? Ain't going to do them, bounce up off of them. You know, they literally got niggas like Terminator. You know what I'm talking about? That movie ain't just for just to look at and be amazed at like, oh shit, Terminator, a nigga that built out of steel. No, they got niggas like that for real, man. They call human robots.
AI, cyborgs.
Right. So how can we defeat that? We're gonna have spiritual powers, man. And the Lord gonna give it to certain men, man. You know, you got it.
Yep.
Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 17, starting at 19. Then came the disciples to Yahushua apart and said, Why could not we cast them out? And Yahushua said unto them, Because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, Remove hence to yonder place,
Right.
and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you.
Right. Why? Because it's by faith, right?
Right.
It's by faith, man. So by faith, we're going to take the devil down, man, because we're going to believe that the Lord going to give us the power and increase us in strength to take the devil down, man. Because it's already written that standard will be lifted. You know? It just who is going to receive that power? You see? You know, I got one real quick. This is Acts 1:8. And it says, it says, verse 7, it says, And he said unto them, It is not for you to know the time or season which the Father hath put in his own power, right? But ye shall receive power after the Holy Spirit cometh to you, upon you, and ye shall witness unto both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria and to the uttermost part of the earth. Where the uttermost part of the earth at? America.
Right.
Babylon the Great. So they're letting you know, further letting you know that certain men is going to receive spiritual powers, man. All right? But it's first start out what? The name. See, knowing the name is spiritual. You know, us knowing who we are is spiritual power. Us receiving the knowledge and wisdom and understanding is spiritual power in itself, man. You know, because we can look around, all right, and we can and look at the people in the earth and see they lost. You know, they lost, man. They have no power. Oh, you got something out?
Yeah, I got
Go
a quick
ahead.
one for you. This is Judges 15 and 14, dealing with Samson. And when he came unto Lehi, the Philistines shouted against him, and the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him.
Right, see, the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and then was going to come upon certain men. The Spirit of the Lord. All right? 2 Kings 6 and 17. Go ahead.
And the cords that were upon his arms became as flax
Woo.
that was burnt with fire, and his bands loosed from off his hands.
Right.
And he found a new jawbone of an ass, and put forth his hand, took it, and slew 1,000 men.
Right, because what? The
therewith.
Lord have entered to him with that power, right?
Right.
And I did Samson?
Right.
Samson, man, slew 1,000 men with a jaw of an ass, man. You see? That's why it's written Leviticus 26. You grab Leviticus 26 right quick, Leviticus 26 and 7. See, it's already written.
Right. That's law.
You know? He slew 1,000 people with an ass jawbone, man. You know what I'm talking about? You can't tell me that ain't spiritual power, man. Go ahead.
It's Leviticus 26 and 7. And ye shall chase your enemies, and they shall fall before you by the sword.
Exactly.
5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight.
Right.
And your enemies shall fall before you by the sword.
Exactly. See, that's spiritual power. 5 should take down and what out?
It said 5 of you shall chase 100.
Right, 5. Just imagine 5 people fighting 100 people. At the end of the day, them 5 people still standing on 100 dead land. Come on, man. You know that, but hey, man, that nigga got power, man. I don't know what he was possessed with, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know? Because they show you through Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles. You know, all these shows we used to watch growing up.
Yeah.
They had a form of what? Power.
And the Hulk. That's what Stan Lee basically referred Hulk as Samson. You know, Stan Lee basically used the Bible to, you know, basically get the Marvel characters in the spiritual power.
Yeah, that's right.
You know. It's I'll still finishing up on it.
Go ahead.
Leviticus 26 and 8. And 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight.
Right, and 100 shall put 10,000 to flight, man. But this gonna happen. You see? Because it just said the enemy gonna come in like a flood, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
And your enemy shall fall before you by the sword.
Right, but who's gonna be helping us? The angels. Yahweh Shai is gonna be helping us, man. You know, because through him we're gonna receive that power. And this is a prime example. You got it?
This is 2 Kings chapter 6, starting at 17. And Elisha prayed and said, Yahweh, I pray thee open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened his eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountains was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha.
Right.
And when they came down to him, Elisha prayed to the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua and said, smite this people, I pray thee, with blindness. And he smote them with blindness according to the word of Elisha.
You see that? Because the Lord, he called upon the Lord, right?
Right.
Did it not say the name of the Lord is a strong tower? So there's power in itself, knowing the name. Because through the name, what? Things happen. Spiritual powers. You see that? That's a form of spiritual power. We can call upon a name and things happen.
That's the standard.
You see that? You got it out. That was it on that? Go ahead.
This John 14 and 12, verily, verily, I
Get
say
that
unto
thing to 12 and
you,
1.
he that believe on me, the works that I do shall he do also.
You see that? If we believe on Yahweh Shai, he said, what greater works that he do, we going to do also. Because he healed the blind. He healed the sick. He healed the lame. And through this word, what we are doing? We healing the blind. Because guess what? Those that didn't see, they see now.
Right.
They see what? They see the corruption. They see the wickedness. You see, they see the filth of Babylon and Great. And what they doing? They slowly for shoulder coming out of that. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead.
And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father.
Exactly. You see? So the works that Yahweh Shai did, all right, disappearing. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Guess what? We're going to do that too, man. The Lord going to give us spiritual capability to also do that. You know? Go ahead.
This is Daniel chapter 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
You see that? But how we going to be delivered? By what? Faith. A form of what? Spiritual power. You see, it's going to be a spiritual intervening, all right, when the devil come down having great wrath, man. You see? It's going to be a spiritual intervening, man. All right? The Archangel Michael going to stand in, man. All right? Because what? He's standing for the children of Israel, man. You got something out?
Yeah,
Go
quick.
ahead.
Go right with it. Because the enemy is going to come in like a flood.
Come.
But guess what? This is Psalms 29 and 10. The Lord sitteth upon the flood. Yea, the Lord sitteth king forever. The Lord will give strength unto his people, and the Lord will bless his people with peace.
Woo, one more time up.
This is Psalms 29 and 10. The Lord sitteth upon the flood. Yea, the Lord sitteth king forever. And the Lord will give strength unto his people, and the Lord will bless his people with peace.
You see that? Because what's got to come before peace? Chaos.
Right.
You got two motherfuckers arguing all week. Like, man, y'all need to go get this shit over with because we tired of y'all arguing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what's got to happen? A conflict, a fight. You know what I'm saying? Then after that fight happened, what? You got peace. So that's what's going to happen, man. When Esau come down, having great wrath, the Lord going to step in. He going to get certain men spiritual power. All right? We're going to take down Esau and the other nation. And guess what? We're going to have peace, man. Right. All right? When what? When New Jerusalem come from the sky, man. All right? Out of them chariots. You see? But all this revolved around having what? Spiritual power, man. You know? You got something out? Go ahead.
You got another verse out?
I had another precept, you got it out.
Okay. This is just going back into spiritual power. This was Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So this is Daniel chapter 3, starting at 16. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, our power, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fire furnace and he will deliver us out of thy hand, O king.
Right, see, that's the faith. That's see how was they delivered? Because they had faith that the Lord will deliver them. You see that? So we gotta have faith that the Lord gonna lift up there, standing up for us, man. In the time that Esau come down and grab us up. You see, our faith gotta be strong, man.
Hey, if I may add, just like in these anime movies the brother was speaking on, to unlock your power to reach that potential, you gotta have faith in yourself, man. Where faith in the power that you behold, and our power that we have is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's our power source. You know, not within ourselves, but Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is our power source, and we got faith in it, and that's how we be able to unlock more potential or reach that next that power level.
Because I had watched that on the new Dragon Ball Z. I went to the movie and saw that new Dragon Ball Z, right? But I don't know whose son it was, but I think it was Goku. He was trying so hard to get his power, but what he was telling him that he had to believe. You know what I'm saying? All he had to do is believe that he can do it. And then guess what? One day he just did it because he just, you know what I'm saying? It was just in him, like all of a sudden he believed that he could do it because Gohan or Goku was getting his ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? And then, man, let you know, he tapped in the spirit. And he was able to receive that power. And he started flying, bro. But the whole time, that reason why he couldn't do it because he was doubting himself. You know what I'm saying? He like, I can't do it. He like, keep on trying. All you gotta do is just believe. You know? So through faith, bro, all right, is where we're gonna get our power. Like the brother said, through faith, where we're gonna receive our power, man. You know? You got it out.
This Psalms 91:14, because he have set his love upon me, therefore would I deliver him, and I will set him on high, because he have known my name.
You see that? We have known the name. So that's the power in itself right there. That's spiritual powers, man. 101, knowing the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Because that's what's going to get you out of your situation. Calling upon the Lord. You see? So Nick can't say that we don't have no form of spiritual power. All right? You can say a name and things happen. That's power, man. But you'll sit here and say, Esau had power when he doing it on the left-hand side. Because he could say things happen. You know what I'm talking about? Or here it is, Cleo. All right? Or them hoes in New Orleans dealing with that voodoo shit. That's power, right? But that's power on the what? On the left-hand side. You know? But we finna receive power on the right-hand side, man. Which is trump the power on the left-hand side. Because this power was given directly from the Heavenly Father through the Son, man. To overcome and to get victory over this devil, man, and his plan. You see that? Look what type of power that the Lord finna give us, man. To be victorious over this devil plan, man. You know?
Hey, like the scriptures say, hey, our sufferings is not compared unto the glory which is revealed unto us, man. Yeah, and that glory that's gonna be revealed is us what? Receiving that power, man, to overcome the flood of the wicked. Right. You know? That's the power that the Lord gonna give us, man, to overcome the flood, man. Go ahead, Doc. Psalms 91:15, he shall call upon me, and I will answer him, and I will be with him in trouble, and I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. Woo. Hey, that's their glory. Now, hey, now the Lord is gonna bless us. Hey, for our sufferings and trusting in the Lord, hey, we're gonna level up in the spirit, man. That's it. It's gonna, hey, we're gonna be, man, walking, man, beasts, man. We're gonna be flipping tanks. You know? Just imagine, busting bro. Through windows, man. Ooh, hey, we gonna be teleporting, and you know, Esau gonna think we was here, brother was there. Yeah, because like you see, like we were speaking on the movie, like Hancock. Right. Hancock was able to do a lot of shit, but it ain't gonna compare because Hancock ain't doing half of the shit the Lord was doing. Hey, the original title was for to be Superman. Ain't got nothing on done. Right. You know, Superman was strong as fuck. Right. He had power. He was able to fly. He had the ability to run without faint. But he had weaknesses. We had weaknesses. We ain't gonna have no weakness. Right. You see that, bro? We ain't gonna have no weak. It ain't that. Oh, he got a weak spot. Hit him right there. Oh no. Right. Get the kryptonite. Right. Yeah. Throw this and then all of them gonna fall. No, ain't gonna be none of that. All right. We're gonna have 100% power, man.
to overcome our enemy, man. You see, and Lord willing, we are the number, man. We can receive them powers, man. But that's our confidence. You see that? You gotta have confidence in it. We speaking it on it, but do we really believe it?
Right.
Do we really want it? You know, hell yeah, I want it.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? 'Cause I want to kick them devils in their ass, man.
Right.
You know, I want to be able to chase a hunter and put them to flight. You know? But anything, you got something else?
Nah.
I had Daniel a little end.
All right, go ahead.
This Daniel 7 and 18, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
Right, see, we're gonna take the kingdom because Esau ain't gonna give it.
Right.
He got his favorite quote, over my dead body.
That's right.
So we know what that means, right? It's gonna be a fight.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But this devil technology is so advanced, man, that we can't do nothing but have a spiritual intervening, which is Yahweh Shai and the angels to help us.
Right.
Because this devil technology is over the roof. You see? Go ahead.
But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Right, and that's when you got New Jerusalem starting with Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
All right? A new heaven and new earth, they're dwelling in righteousness. But the act of violence got to happen before the kingdom of heaven comes. But through the act of violence, the Lord lifting their standard up and us taking this devil down, man, out of power. And the other nations, they not left. You see, the other nations gonna get it too. Because it's all going hand with Yahweh Shai kingdom being set upon the earth. You know, but through that, what? Certain men gotta receive spiritual power to be his battle axe and his weapons of war. You know, foot soldiers. You see? So with that, man, I hope your brothers and sisters are edified. You know, once again, we give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, HaKakodash.
Hey, double honor to our elders and peace and blessing. Hopefully let check the comment board too, so like it. I know a brother putting up pre-sales. Isaiah 44 and 2.
This is Isaiah chapter 44 and verse 2.
God.
It says, thus says the Lord Yahweh.
Start at 1 on them.
It says, Isaiah 44:1. Yet now hear, O Jacob my servant, and Israel whom I'm chosen. Thus saith the Lord that made thee and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob my servant, and Jezreel whom I have chosen.
Yep. But it's another John where it speaks about I think it's like fear not, for the Lord with thee. I think that's 40. That's Isaiah 2. I think it's 42 though. It speaks about
Hey, is that it right there? 41 and 10?
Nah.
Oh,
It's go deeper than that, I think. Let me see. Ah, yeah, that's it. Yeah,
That was it.
Yeah.
Okay, it was spirit. This Isaiah 41 and 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power.
Right, see, the Lord gonna be with us.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? That's why when like you say, we were speaking on Yahweh Shai when he was on the water, and he was telling Peter to walk on the water. He was with Peter until what Peter had lost the faith.
He looked down.
You know what I'm talking about? He looked down, so he started to drown. But as long as he had kept the faith, the Lord was with him, right?
Right.
So that's us in the time that's coming, man. We're gonna have to keep the faith, man. You know what I'm saying? Through faith, everything is possible. You know what I'm talking about? But without faith, it's impossible to please the Lord, man. You know?
For I am thy power, and I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
Right, and everybody that's on the outside looking in, they gonna say, damn, he got power. You know what I'm saying? Because they not seeing the Lord working with us in the spirit. But on the outside looking in, they seeing, hey, it's going down. But the whole time, Yahweh Shema Shai working with us, man. You know what I'm talking about? Get that Psalm 118, my hands to war.
Teach my hands.
Yeah,
to
teach
war.
my hands to war. And we ended on that. Because that basically the Lord guiding us. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
We already, and we puppets of the Lord, right?
Right.
So that's all he doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, he got that little cartoon, you know, you been playing with your little action figure.
Yeah.
That's you doing that.
Yeah.
But that's how it is with the Lord, man. The Lord putting that spirit on us to do that. Got it?
I got you.
Get it, bro.
This Psalms 18 and 34.
Yeah.
He teacheth my hands to war.
Right, see, he teaches our hands to war, man. It's gonna be the Lord that put the spirit on us, all right, to swing left, duck, right hook, boom, grab him, break his neck, split his body in half. It's gonna be the Lord doing all this. How you think Samson was able to put a 1,000 to flight? I mean, with a ass bone, why? Because it was the spirit of the Lord guiding him. It was like the Lord probably could have had it in slow motion, but the outside looking in is moving fast. But the Lord's so cold, he can slow it down.
All right, to you.
To you.
Like Matrix, like when Neo
Yeah.
clicked over there, all the bullets was coming in and he stopped the bullet.
You know what I'm saying? Ooh, but it's going slow. But us looking at it like, damn, he cold as fuck.
Man.
But you're not knowing the Lord's slowing it down. That's what we can encounter every swing. No, you did. Hit his ass. Boom. He gone up to you know what I'm saying, to Mars somewhere.
Down
One
yonder,
hit.
goddamn.
You know what I'm talking about? Some real Dragon Ball Z shit, man.
Right.
But the Lord can do that. Because it's the Lord's spirit that what? God knows. He said what again?
This is Psalms 18 and 34. He teacheth my hands to war,
Right.
so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms.
Bro, you just heard that.
Man.
You can't tell me that ain't spiritual powers right there.
Right.
Bo is gonna be broken by his arm, man. That's power, man.
Man, that bow could be anything messing with Esau. Rocket launchers, grenades,
Yep.
everything. Hey, we just gonna put
It's
just
over
smack
with.
it, right?
Like it's nothing.
Right. And the next verse hitting too. It said, Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand have holding me up.
Right, where's the shield? Faith. Because it said he's a shield to them that put their trust in him.
Right.
Right? So the shield is faith, man. That's why I say put on the whole armor of the Most High. That you be able to what? Withstand.
Wiles of the devil.
You see that? So you able to withstand, so we gotta put on the breastplate, the helmet, the shield, and carry the sword. You know, we gotta be all the way suited and booted.
That's right.
You know, but the whole time we've been suited and booted is through what? It's through faith. Go ahead.
Thy gentleness have made me great.
You see that? Thy love and kindness, man. So with that, I hope your brothers and sisters are edified. Once again, we give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Hey, double honors to our elders and peace and blessings. I hope to elect the next time. Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ba.
Baba
Hey,
Ba.
Barak Ha'akim, man.
Barak
Hey,
Ha'akim.
DTA, baby.
DTA.
DTA.